Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yvonne Princess Shabango. If you are new here, you're welcome to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And voila, you're part of the graceful, the beautiful, and the wonderful family. We are back again with another Employment Wednesday video. Happy Employment Wednesday. And before I go into today's video, so today I'm just answering a question that somebody asked me, and I felt like a video will be sufficient for me to answer the question. But before we go into it, guys, this season, September till December or September till November, it's interview season. This is a season where a lot of companies are hiring for the next coming year. So maximize this time to apply for jobs, like from the month of September in each year. Just always know, if you want to be starting a new job by Jan, just start between June. But yeah, the best time to start is September. You can start in June, like reluctantly, but if you want to start like fully applying for jobs and stuff, start in September, because this is the time where a lot of employers are actually hiring for the next coming year, right? So if you go on LinkedIn right now, I know there's this joke that people keep on making, but LinkedIn is like that uncle who keeps on saying, bring your CV, I'll give it to the people at my workplace, and nothing ever happens. I know some people feel like that about LinkedIn, but right now if you go to LinkedIn, a lot of companies are hiring, guys, and it's easy apply. So I know a lot of people find it daunting having to go to websites and motivate and all of that. So most of us, we love applying for jobs that are under easy apply. So there's a lot of jobs that you can find there, and yeah, use this time and season to be applying for jobs. This is the perfect time to apply for jobs, attend interviews, and you will come back to this video and thank me. And anyway, if you've been part of Speak Life September, you know that we've been speaking life into our careers, we've been speaking life into our relationships, into our finances, and all of that. So now that you've spoken life, it's October, we are doing it. Like, I'm part of Do It October. You do everything that you've been putting off. So if you've been putting off applying for the job, in this month of October, it is the time. If you've been putting off starting that YouTube channel, leaving that toxic relationship, starting that relationship, meeting for coffee with that particular friend, this is the time to do it, right? So yeah. So the question that we're going to tackle today on this video of Employment Wednesdays is, what advice would you give to young people studying law who may be struggling to balance various facets of their lives effectively? Guys, I'll tell you what, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Studying law or training to become a lawyer, yeah, it starts with studying. It's like military. So you are going to come across some sort of hardship, whether it's the difficult modules, whether it's your difficult principal when you get articles, whether it's the difficult board exams when you start your board exams, or whether it's the difficult process of issuing your admission application during that time. But you are going to have to face certain difficulties, and I'm not going to promise you a smooth ride. As a student that is studying law, I'm not going to promise you roses and heaven on earth and all of that. But what I can give you are some tips that can help you balance out your life. And I just recently learned that balance is non-existent, but it's important that you integrate your life, right? You integrate your work life if you've started working, and your family life or relationships, but it's important that you integrate your life as opposed to trying to find a balance, because you may lose the balance while it's trying to find it, right? So rule number one, okay, not a rule, but number one, I would really advise that you manage your time wisely. If you are in ownership of your time, you are able to allocate your time accordingly, and you are able to put different priorities according to what they mean to you, right? So like, for instance, like I said, I feel like it's impossible to almost reach a place where everything is balanced, everything is perfect. But in each season, you've got different important things. So if in this season what's more important is you studying for your exams, put it at number one. Don't let anything sabotage it. If in this season what is important is you looking after your health, put it at number one. Make sure that you're able to manage your time, and make sure that you are understanding that your time is valuable. The time you waste on nothing, the time you waste complaining, the time you waste, I don't know, party after party, is time you will never get back. I'm not saying don't have a good time or don't have downtime, but it's important that you manage your time wisely according to different priorities. Number one. Number two, it's important that you ask for help. Guys, I know a lot of people feel that if you ask for help, maybe people think you're not smart enough. I've helped people that actually got cum laude. I've proofread stuff of people that got cum laude, summa cum laude, and all of that. Super, is it summa or super? But yeah, I've helped people that actually cum laude at their degrees. I've helped people that actually are in managerial positions. So it's important that you understand that from an early stage of your life, you need to understand that it's important that you ask for help whenever needed. But also, here's the trick to asking for help. Sometimes we are quick to ask for help without trying. So it's important that you attempt. If you're struggling, ask for help. Asking for help doesn't mean the next person will miraculously just do it for you. Some people believe in teaching you. Some people believe in filling in the gap. But do ask for help whenever you need it, right? Do not die by yourself or internally and think you are going to you're a superhero or you're going to miraculously get out of that dark place. If you are in a dark place, you need help. You need, like, let's say for instance, a typical student that's a law student or any other student. Actually, let me not limit this question to law students, but typical question: if you're a student, you've got exams, you've got dishes, chores to do. Let's say you still stay at home, you've got chores to do, you've got dishes, you've got friends to meet, you've got your hair to do. It's important that you look at things like, okay, can somebody who's doing my hair, can they come to my place, they do my hair while it's the study? So that, you can go to the salon with your staff, but sometimes it's not conducive because there's a lot of movement. But you ask yourself, can I ask them? If you can do that, do that. If I'm at home, am I able to ask my sister or ask my parents to pardon me from doing house chores while I focus on these exams? But it's important that you ask for help. Okay, I've got this exam that's coming up. I'm not understanding anything. Do I have a friend or somebody that I know or my tutor who's able to actually assist me, right? And if you ask for help, people are able to know how they can assist you. If you don't ask for help, people don't know how to help you, because when it's all said and done, people are also busy with their own lives, right? So if you don't come to the table and say, here's my weakness or here's what I need help with, people will think you're doing absolutely okay. So it is important that you ask for help. Manage your time, ask for help, right? And then again, guys, do not be afraid to try things out. I've mentioned it previously, but I think it's very important that I reiterate this. It's important that you try new things, you explore. Don't just box yourself and limit yourself and say, I'm a student, I'm a law student, I'm an accounting student, and this is it. This is the only thing the world has for me. Ask yourself, okay, I'm a law student, I learn law modules. I'm an accounting student, I learn accounting student. Or I'm a whatever student, this is what I learn. What is it that I can do with the extra 1 hour that I have? Can I play netball? Can I play soccer? Have activities that calm you down outside of the seriousness of your studies, outside the seriousness of your job, outside the seriousness of you being a mom or whatever that you do for relieving or whatever that keeps you busy most of the time. Have things that you can do. Take a walk, exercise. Some people tell you, I can't miss the gym because if I miss the gym, my day is destabilized. Have things that remind you that your worth is not attached to you getting an 80% in your studies, but you are still worthy even if you are not getting a 90%. Even if you're unemployed, you're still worthy. Even if you're not in a managerial position, you're still worthy. Have those little things that remind you. If it's not things you do, surround yourself with people that remind you that you are worth it. People that remind you that you can and you will, right? And that brings me from trying out. Your environment is very important. I know it's hard when you're in university because you want everybody else to like you, or even sometimes in the workplaces, you want everybody else to like you. You want everybody to be a friend. But that's a dangerous way to move. It's important that you're in an environment that actually enables you to do better, in an environment that actually makes you want to do better. TD Jakes says some people fail not because they're incapable, but some people fail because they don't have appetite for success. Where do you get appetite for success? In your environment. How far do your eyes take you? What are you surrounded about? Do you have enough inspiration? I've been doing auditing with my social media. When you scroll your LinkedIn, what are you seeing? When you scroll your Instagram, do you see anything inspiring? So it's important that you're in an environment that enables your appetite for success. It enables your appetite for growth. It enables your appetite for being better, your appetite to achieve that goal. If you're studying, probably your goal is to finish those studies. If you're done studying, you're in your final, probably your goal is getting articles. If you're in your articles, your goals is becoming an attorney or becoming an accountant or becoming that teacher, that doctor or whatever. But make sure that you are environments that keep that appetite so high, that force you to do better, that force you to want more for yourself. Environments that enable you to understand that you are more and you can and you will, and environments that sort of enable your abilities or remind you of your abilities. If you have forgotten, I know there's times whereby I tend to take myself for granted. My friends remind me, you speak well. They remind me, you're smart, friend. They remind me, friend, remember you said you were going to do this. Go back to the drawing board. Try again. You will and you can, right? So your environment is very, very, very important for your own balance. Because also if you are in a supportive environment, you're in an environment that enables you to do better, to become the best version of yourself and all of that, then that environment is able to help you balance things out. That environment also is able to show you what you are great at and what you're not, what you need to improve, what you need help with. So it's important the environment you surround yourself around, right? Some people think environments is just friends. Your friends are important, the friends you keep, but also environment means your social media, because we spend a lot of time on social media. What are you consuming? Who are you following? What stories are you liking? What lives are you part of, right? On TikTok, on Instagram, your work environment, the people that you hang with a lot at work. What type of people are they? Do they force you to do better? Do they want you to aim higher for yourself? Because also, guys, sometimes, like I said, what Bishop T.D. Jakes said, some people don't have appetite for success, but also some people don't grow because they are suffocated or boxed by the environment that they're in. You find that you're in an environment that tells you that you're a spark, and that time you're a fire. You're a fire, but you answer to being a spark because of that environment that you're in. So it's very important the environment that you keep yourself in. And more than anything, preparation, guys. One of my pastors used to like say, don't let it find you preparing. Let it find you prepared. So if you know that you've got an exam, study in advance. If you know that, and I know, like for instance, certain people don't know. So a lot of people are not aware or informed. But like for instance, you're looking for articles from first year. By the time you finish your studies, don't be preparing for articles. Make sure that the day you walk into that law class or that accounting class, if you've told yourself that you want to be a CA in accounting or you want to be a CA in law, you told yourself that's what you want to do, that's the route you want to take, then the moment you walk into that class, first year, second year, third year, it's never too early. But be prepared. Don't let things find you preparing. Nothing beats preparation. One of my mentors always says, it's rather be over prepared. Rather be over prepared. Prepare. And when you prepare, you know what you know. You know what you don't know. You know what you need to improve. You know what you don't need to improve. So if you're not preparing, you're actually sabotaging yourself. Yeah. So basically, I think these are some of the things that will help you balance your life out. It's important that you make time for everything. List your things according to priority. Time management is very important. It's important that you try out things. It's important that you're in an environment that enables you. It's important that you're always prepared. Don't let it find you prepared, but prepare in advance. It's important that you ask for help. I hope these things, as you apply them, as you do them in your life, you're able to see the difference. And before I go, guys, I can't stress this enough. Network. Not even make friends everywhere. Make acquaintances everywhere. You go to an event, greet people, find out what they like, their interests, exchange numbers. You in class. Yes, you've got your own friends, your little clique and stuff like that, but make sure that you're able to talk to other people that are not your friends. Make sure that you put yourself out there. Make sure that your voice is heard. And last but not least, there's something that I learned in the past 2 weeks when we were doing Speak Live September. it's something that Nomonde White said. It's important that you have a vision, particularly for your career, because if you don't have a vision for your career, you will be blown away like wind. You will move with everything and every opportunity that comes. So don't just be a year's girl or a year's boy. Don't just accept everything and anything. Accept only things that serve you and only things that elevate you and grow you. And also, sometimes we accept things with the thought that they serve us. But when we get there, they don't serve us anymore. And we make a mistake of staying. I'm here to say, don't make the mistake of staying when you recognize or realize that that thing doesn't serve you. Start looking for things that serve you. Start positioning yourself or placing yourself in environments that serve you. I hope this answers the question, how do I balance out certain facets of my life? Basically, prioritize, manage your time, ask for help, prepare. I think that has helped me. A lot of people think I have balance, but in all honesty and in all truths, sometimes certain areas of my life are not as great as others. Sometimes I'm striving in my work, sometimes I'm striving in my relationships, sometimes I'm striving in my finances, and sometimes I'm not striving in certain areas. But it has really helped me to manage my time. It has helped me to constantly prepare, and more than anything, the support that I have from my friends, from my family, and from my colleagues, and all of that, it has helped me in so many ways, because also I do ask for help. So yeah, if you get anything out of this video, always ask for help whenever you need it, because if you don't come up and ask for help, people don't know, because they're equally busy with their lives as well. Do not forget to be love and light. Don't forget to share with each other joke posts. Don't forget to pray for one another, and do not forget to pray for your work environment. Speak life in your work environment. Don't forget to be love and light. God bless you.